Hello class, this is yet another example on hard bearings constructions. So let's go straight into our third example here. So here we go. So it says, A is due north of B, C bears 125 and 42 degrees from A and B respectively. So let's do this construction first. Let's do the easiest part here. It says A is due north of B. So that means wherever A is, B is directly to its south. So B is here. So notice how from this construction, A is due north of B. So of B, directly to the north is A. Now there's this idea or this wording of respectively. So it says C bears 125 and 42 from A and B respectively. All this means is whatever order we read this and this one respectively means we assigned the order of these to the correct order that we've read them. So C bears 125 from A. So let's draw that. So from A, 125, that would be something as follows. Let's draw this. So from north, that's 90. 125 would be somewhere here. So let's write that in as that is 125 and C somewhere out here. Let's label that as C. But now remember, if we can find angles sooner, we should construct them. Since that is 125 and this is 90, because it's directly to the east, we can easily find that angle, this one here. Well, since that was 125, sorry, 90, if we subtract the 90, 125 minus 90, that gives us 35 degrees. Oh, 125 minus 90. Yes, 35. Just double checking on my calculator there. Okay. So that is this portion bears 125 from A and 42 degrees from B. Well, from B, we again go north. Let's do this one in purple so we can see it overlaid. There's the purple. So 42 from B is showing that this is 42. And so from here, that is the construction that we've made from this wording. Now, this time we are finding the bearing of B from A from C, and B from C. So unlike this one, these two examples, we were looking at just angles in the triangle or outside the triangle. This one, we are now looking for the full bearing. Okay, so in this example, let's find the true bearing. In this next example here, we'll do the compass bearings. But for this, let's do the true bearing. So B from A. Let's find the bearing of B from A. From A, what is the bearing of B? Well, we're looking for this angle here. Well, since it's directly south, we can say it's 180 degrees T for true bearing, but as you can see, you can put the T or not, but we still get the same answer here, 180 degrees. You could also write that it is due south. Since it's saying it's from A, we can say B is due south. Let's now find the bearing of A from C. Now remember, to do this, we need to make our compass on C. And since we are finding the true bearing of A from C, we are looking for this angle here. Okay, so we need to do some, some constructions. Now, one of the easier ways I hope you can see, since we've already done most of it, if If we finish off this triangle here, we can make a 90-degree triangle, and we can find this angle here. That is 180 minus 90 plus 35. We can find this small angle here. So 180 minus 90 plus 35. That small bit here is 55 degrees. Now, the reason why I would want that one is since we're finding the bearing of A from C, we're trying to find this angle here. Well, that angle is going to be 360 minus 55. So calculating that, 360 minus 55, just using a calculator, we get a true bearing of 305 degrees T, or we'll just leave it at that, 305. And the last thing we're looking for is find the bearing of B from C. So we're trying to now find this angle here. Okay, so we're looking for, once again, remember, this angle here. Well, the easiest way that I can see this is using this alternate angle property again. Hopefully you can see this Z being constructed. Let's extend this. Since this is 42, alternate angles, this is also 42. And since now we know this, the bearing of B from C, we're looking for this angle. Well, this is just simply now 180 plus 42. So 180 plus 42, 180 plus 42 gets us 222 degrees true bearing. All right, so I hope that's giving you an insight again into some harder bearing constructions. Hope to see you in the fourth and final video. Hope to see you then, and best of luck.